been really busy in there. I didn't bother taking the camera in there, you know, it's like, sometimes it's difficult to do all sorts of, to do everything like, but let's just go round the front and I'll show you exactly how busy it is. That's a bit immature, isn't it? Go round the front of Tesco's just to show you how busy it is. Where's the Cortina? Did that guy get a job somewhere else? Because he stopped bringing it to his work? And there was a white one sitting here. Well, you know what I find really annoying about humanity is this. This is maybe me not being very intelligent about my own shit, but how entitled everybody is. Everybody's so. And then it was when the COVID thing happened, and the government decided we all had to stay home, and everybody was desperate to get out and buy all sorts of shit, like, you know. So it was quite pathetic, really, wasn't it? How desperate everybody was to get, like, pasty bakes and fucking well, it was fucking toilet paper, and it was like, or kitchen roll, toilet paper, so that was the shite that comes out your arse, and that's your biggest worry, about wiping your arse, like in this pandemic situation scenario that you're in. And we went round to all the shops and somebody cleared out all the fucking toilet paper and all the kitchen roll because you couldn't wipe your arse for fucking 2 months. You know, that's fucking terrible, isn't it? Like, that's what we really boil down to, is we're just, like, I think I could be being a bit depressive today because it's Monday and I'm just thinking about all the, how we're just these creatures that go around consuming shit and then shiting everywhere. And that's when there was a real problem. That was the most popular item that disappeared off the shelves, was fucking toilet paper. It's like, you know, how pathetic are we? And that includes me, by the way. I'm not trying to, like, blame you lot and not me. You know? I'm well aware of my own weaknesses and insecurities and lack of fucking awareness about people around me. And how pathetic. So this lady was telling me today, there's a guy lying outside in this ground near where she lives, up St Ninians. I won't tell you where she lives just for anonymity. But her name's the same as the Queen. The one that's dead. That's not very anonymous then, is it? Right, anyway, so she's up there, she phones up there. A neighbour phoned up the police. So the police come round and this guy's lying and they're trying to, oh, look at the BMW. They're trying to save this guy, well, putting him in the recovery position and everything like that. And she says the ambulance turned up, like, later, and they parked in their stupid place, blocked the road, then wandered over. BMW convertible. You know what they are good for, don't you? Oh, aye. Right. So, they did all that. And it took them, they sat around in the ambulance. You wonder about these. Sat around there for 45 minutes in the ambulance before they actually went anywhere. And it took them like half an hour to walk over, and they had a bit of a chat and everything. And then you do wonder about what it would be like if we were in a communist country. And then you think, well, we actually freaking well are. It's a communist country already. You know. And that's the sort of attitude, and it's probably because they're not happy about what they've got to do. It's like, oh god, there's somebody lying here. And at the end of the day, this guy, okay, he might have done or someone else, and then you're going, oh, alright, okay then. They're still people, aren't they? They still deserve some kind of respect, so it's not my fault that you're ginger. Oh, it's a fucking hat, fuck's sake. Right, so, Perzo, it's not indicating properly, not like me. I never do any mistakes. And you know, there we are. So that's when so the more of a communist country we become, which is happening, the more pathetic and shit everything's going to be. Like people like that who don't give a fuck about their job. Why should they bother? Why should I bother saving somebody for lying around on a bit of waste ground because I've taken too much? Right, so why should I give a fuck? You know, like, it's like, well, Who gives a fuck about it? Why should I give a fuck about anything? I'm going to withdraw. If I withdraw my services as a conceptual artist, the fucking world will come to an end. I don't think it will really, but I don't think it's going to make any difference whatsoever. So if I'm dead, nothing is it. When I die, it's not going to make any difference at all to the world. In fact, it will go a little bit smoother without me, I think. I think so, aye. So just out of fucking devilment, I'm going to hang on just to prove how useless I am for a bit longer. 35 years of this I've got. 35 years of hanging around the juice section in Tesco. Another 35 years of not pulling my weight. Another 35 years of not getting a decent job. Another 35 years of driving around in a French car, which sort of goes, but it's never really quite right. Ha! I've got that to look forward to. Yes. And I've got to look forward to being blown up by a battery storage facility, which we'll be able to see from here when it catches fire. So we'll be away up over that hill there, which is 1 mile from Plean. And the smoke will be that thick that it'll probably turn the ground toxic for like 1,000,000 years. But then, no, it's worth it if you're trying to reach net zero. Yes. You know, but you can try and reach it if you like. I don't want to reach it. You know? I just don't want to do it. Look at that fucking... What's that fucking mast for? Right, so we're going. Bye. Had enough. Had enough of me, haven't you? Right, bye.